Hello everyone and welcome to Stellaris. So, Stellaris is a game I love, and I have filled this game I love up to the brim. Up to the brim, I say, with mods today. Because what I want to do today is I want to abandon the universe to its fate. Will I get to that point? I don't know. But I'm going to be hopefully packing up and effing off to somewhere completely different. So you'll find out where and why and how when we get started. But I've got a plan, and I want to see it come to fruition. There's two ways about this plan, and I want to see if it will work out. So, first of all, we're going to start a new game. Now, the last game I played the Cuttlefish Continuum, an aquatic species. Relatively, they like to keep to themselves, but they're relatively nice guys. I'll probably do something similar this time around, because I actually like that combination. However, today I'm going to create something new so I can talk you through the Empire selection option. Now, I don't know how long this video is going to go for, but it could be relatively long. I'm going to go through the opening hours of this game with you, or at least the opening time with you, explain what I'm doing, say my choices. When the game starts getting a little bit slower, I will, I'll pause the video and I'll bring you into the game at multiple stages during key milestones and bring you back for a bit. So let's see how this goes. I will make this probably one video, so unless it goes like over 2 or 3 hours, I'm not going to try and milk this either. So I'm just going to play it. And I don't even know if this is going to work well, because I have a bunch of mods on this. I even added some additional ones that I didn't have before, so I don't even know if they're even going to play nicely. This whole thing might end up being bad. Now, I am obviously an owl, so I feel like choosing the owl-like species is the way to go in this very instance. So this is the first thing you get to choose, and you get to choose your species. Now, there's a lot of different choices, but all of these, except for 2, are primarily just completely based on, aesthetics. They did try and play around with adding unique gameplay functionality, and there is some unique gameplay functionality for the Necroids, the Lithoids, and the and of course the Machine Empires. But on the most part, all of these species will play pretty much identically. There might be a few traits or a few things which are only available for certain people, but they've been trying to phase that out for the most part. So yeah. Now I'm going to call it. Now I feel like I should come back to this later. I need to think about this. I need to think about the species first and come back into it. So we are avian, which means I should probably choose a avian-based call sign. You choose whatever you'd like. The Egg of Death. I love that. So avian 3 is usually my go-to. I guess I'll make it that again. Now, you can then choose what your species is good or bad at. Now, there's a bunch of different options here, and some of them are better than others. There are 2 things which are considered to be the most important stuff in the game of Stellaris. First of all is research. A lot of times people will be pushing for research at the cost of all else. I'm not going to go for anything too over the powerful hard here, so I don't necessarily need to beeline intelligence, but it's an option. Another option is rapid breeders. In this game, population growth is king. Whether that's from actual growth, whether it's from you assembling pops through making robots, or whether it's through some other form of means such as enslavement or immigration. You can be pretty evil in this game if you want to be. For now, however, I think, given all these choices, and I can't choose all of them, you'll notice, some of them are only for certain ones. So yes, but I think I will actually go for. They might actually go for rapid breeders for now. You can change this later if you go down the path which allows you to do some gene editing, and you can change a lot more if you choose to go deeper down the route. So yeah. Alright, now you'll see the first mod I installed right here. You might be like, oh god, that's way too much. How can I possibly pay any attention to this many planets? Well, thankfully you don't need to. the base game only has 9 planets. It has 1 planet from each of the quadrants here. So wet, dry, frozen, and then it goes all the way based on how much. As you see, there's a bunch of different options here, and we can choose any of them we want because this is what this mod's all about. Now, what this means is this is where you start. This is what sort of planet you are to start off with, and what sort of planet you need to find to colonize if you're trying to colonize planets. Now, obviously, since there's a lot more of them here, that can be quite challenging because you've got a lot of different planets and only some of them you can live on. This does make it difficult, but that's the point where it's a mod. There is terraforming options, and you can obviously start to expand yourself out later. Now, as for a bunch of my owls, what do you think my owls would actually want to live on? A Mesa world. That looks actually quite nice. They could live as burrowing owls, jumping on the surface. Or we could have a Tepiai world. Mountainous, lush, rocky atmosphere. Nitrogen, oxygen rich. That doesn't seem like owl territory. Now this though. A humid, rocky world with thick nitrogen, oxygen atmosphere, large sinkholes and underwater river systems snake below the surface of this world. Most land masses are covered in dense vegetation. It looks dark. It looks scary. It looks like something that maybe an owl would like. But as you can see, we've got several different choices of what we want to do. I think I might actually go for this C-Note world, because I don't think I've ever actually seen one of these. I don't know if they're any good. Yeah, get it? Seen any? Okay, but yeah, you can choose anything, and usually it goes from 9 up to, well, as you can see, a lot more. There's even some unique worlds, but I probably wouldn't choose those as your starting world because yeah, you won't find many of those. They're quite rare. Also, there's some other cool stuff which I've added in a mod, so you might have some, there might be some surprises coming up. So I'm going to call my home world Duskfall, and it shall be around the feathered hoot star. I can then choose my solar system. I generally do like randomized, but there are a few other options here. I kind of like it when there's only one. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. One of your neighborhood systems will have abandoned eco-archaeology and will not spawn again. Entirely locked world. Okay. Rogue world start. Floating neighbor. Crystal neighbor. Okay. Graveyard neighbor. So I can just choose to keep one of these advanced starts if I would like. Which I might do because, let's face it, you want a little bit of overpoweredness if you're trying to do this for someone on video. The game and the mods in particular don't care how much you actually choose. So, Crucible. That sounds pretty cool. Addison Disc. Oh god, some of these things are very, very powerful. I think I might actually go for this Crucible system just because I don't actually know what it is. But it sounds like it could be pretty good for defense. Actually, no. Wait, a star system containing the... No, I want the neighbor. I want this neighbor. Yeah, Crucible neighbor. Fantastic. Alrighty then. And we choose what our planet, our people's cities look like. Now this is not matched, so like I don't have to choose Avian. In fact, I might choose Necroid just because they look dark and scary. Which probably means we're going to have to go dark and scary on my owls, which doesn't really seem like me, but let's go see what happens. Then you can choose your origin. Now, by default, you begin this prosperous unification thing. It's quite basic. It gives you 4 pops and 2 districts. Nothing too crazy there. Fairly direct start. Life Seeded is very popular because it gives you a very large Gaia world as your start. But once again, that gets rid of the whole point of using a lot of these mods, so I'm not going to go for that one either. Any of these ones which change my starting world, it's probably not worth looking at for me right now. There is actually a very powerful one that I could use to help me get a little bit of an edge with this mod. I could literally choose one of these, but I'm not going to because that's too far in the other direction. Instead, I think I'm just going to go for one of these powerful but not too powerful sort of... ooh, what's this? The Ashes of the Ruzads. Ancient empires are feared by its enemies encased in their homeworld and first moved behind a planetary shield. Following their imprisonment, they spent centuries in vicious tribal warfare of their planet's homeworld depleted resources. Finally, they have come together and destroyed the shield trapping them. Nearly free, they have set their sights on the moon, a forged world with the power to rekindle galactic conditions. Okay. So, the Crucible sounds like a bad thing. I'm going to change to something else, I think. Because that sounds terrifying. Biosynthetic trait being a blend of synth and organics. That's quite cool. These are immortal. Pops have extremely slow birth rates. Gain the Unit 04 on your homeworld. That is pretty cool. Floating islands. Rare planetary feature. Yep, several unique technologies, but I can also get the XP as well. Okay. Aquatic Paradise. Now, this is the one that was added in the Aquatic Species pack, and it was what I was playing a lot with last time I played the game. But I decided that this time round I won't. I won't go through that. Now, there are some powerful ones here, like Lost Project, which is quite good. It gives me diplomacy, weight, and research speed, and rebirth. Now, I think I might actually go for one of these Lost Project ones and then get one of these other worlds as my secondary world, because I'm not trying to... I think I might get Children of Unit 4, or no, right, Floating Islands is fun. I think I'll go for the Floating Islands as the neighbor. So let's go Floating Neighbor. I think, however, they will have some defense, so I'm not sure how good that will be. There we go. Alright. Now, this is the key part of the game. You get to choose your ethics. Now, ethics are how your empire actually runs and what your empire believes. So you can choose anything here. You can be anything from a regular democratic species to a imperial dictatorship. You can also do things like hive minds, machine intelligences, and of course corporate a techno state, basically a state designed as a corporation, a megacorp, and yeah. And of course you get to choose your ethics as well. These ethics each have positives and negatives, and you cannot choose two opposing ethics. Okay? Going in and doing the fanatical version gives you some more powerful abilities. And depending on which ethics and even authority you choose will modify which civics you can choose. As you see, there's a lot of civics you can't do unless you have specific traits. Okay? Now, materialist is basically capitalism. Egalitarian is everyone has freedom. Xenophobe is I don't like aliens. And yes, these two are not against each other. You can have egalitarian for all of your own species. So, yeah. Militarist, so you're being a military species. You have religious types. Authoritarian, exact opposite of egalitarian, obviously. Xenophile, so you love everyone. And pacifist, which means you actually can't declare war on people. So that should show you what sort of game this is. You don't have to go to war. There are other options. Or the ways you do wars can be different as well. So basically, I'm going to go in now and I'm going to choose a combination of these. Now, I generally like to play relatively peaceful. And I do like the faction influence game of something like Fanatic Egalitarian. There are some downsides to this, but I think this is probably the best way of going for me right now. Represent democracy. I could do this for a little bit of extra research, but no, I don't want to be a materialist. I could keep to myself, but that might be a benefit. If I kept it to myself, then maybe I could actually... I mean, it gives me more freedom. It means that I can... but it also means I'm only ever going to have my birds. I might want more. I don't know. Depends. I can't... Xenophilic, trade value, and envoys. Envoys are very useful as well. But are they more useful than Starbase Influence Roster? No, they're probably not. I'm going to choose xenophobic for now, but that can change over time. I don't agree with xenophobic attitudes, but from a gameplay perspective, being xenophobic can actually be very positive. Yes, Stellaris will make you into a horrible person. I hope you don't mind. Now, I'm going to go through and just decide what my civics are, and then I'll decide my choice. I'm also going to go down a little bit here, and if you'd like to pause the video on any of these, see what they are, you can have a look. I played that one last time alongside the aquatic species pack. It made a massive difference. This one became cool, but I don't think I'm going to use this time just because I don't know how much food I'm going to get. Valuable, but not straight away, as you'll see. Less exciting than you'd think. Used to be amazing, is now only good. Quite cool. I'm actually kind of thinking about that might be an option, along with merchant guilds, but basically anything which allows your jobs to produce more is always good. It's like pleasure seekers, but for a later date. Now I might actually start with Pompous Purist, just because that, well, you'll see. You'll see what Pompous Purist does, but it's a very unique and kind of overpowered civic. Basically, it means that we think that we are better than everyone else, and no one else will be able to commit diplomacy with us unless I say so. I think I'm just going to go for Pompous Purist and maybe Byzantine Bureaucracy. Now, Pompous Purist does allow me to keep to myself. It gives me more envoys, and it allows people to like me easier and faster. Byzantine Bureaucracy, on the other hand, allows me to have my bureaucrats producing unity and stability. Now, because I often end up with a very large empire, having this is actually very beneficial to me.
We will have equality, liberty, and justice for all.
Our multidisciplinary customer satisfaction specialists are always just a click away. The
blind masses must be led down the path of reason.
First-time user setup initialized.
Our course is charted.
That
Cast
is-
before moorings and hard a starboard.
Yes, you can have a pirate.
Awaits in the briny blood.
The Blorg are very friendly creatures.
Were you finding out the xenophile voice when I was a
Do
xenophobe?
not be afraid to exercise your individual right to free thought. Please take a moment now to practice.
The thing is, as you can see, this is what we'll talk to you throughout the game. You can turn off the advisor,
We will
and
have
you can make it automatically
liberty
change.
and justice for all.
Because you don't
Told, I'm just a robot.
actually have to choose these, and you can change these choices later. Your empire can go through many, many different ebbs and flows. And the next DLC or expansion pack, I believe it is actually meant to go into a lot more of this politics side of thing and sort of make that a lot more larger and more important. So I'm actually really looking forward to that. Now, I guess I've got to go back and name my people now, don't I? The ality? No, that doesn't roll the tongue, does it? That's it. Al Anius. Yeah, Anius? Then it sounds too much like Al Anus. Al Opoly. No, that sounds like a monopoly, but of owls. The Alreds? No. Al Nulla? That doesn't sound too bad. That doesn't even sound like something you do. See, as with a lot of games with creation things, you can spend hours just creating a species. In fact, it's been 20 minutes and I'm still creating my species, so that says something. There we go. We'll be the shell-nosed owls. So the shell-nosed owl. So this is named species. Will be owls as our privilege, and will be shell-nosy as our adjectives. So the shell-nosed owls are owls. They are shell-nosians, and it doesn't matter. I don't want the leads to be anything particular. You can give it a biography if you want, but I prefer writing it as I go, so to speak. So yeah, empire name. We can do some random ones. Oh god. Shell-nosed owl republic. Free shell-nosed owl confederation. Commonality. Interstellar shell-nosed owl republic. The shell-nosed owl alliance. Ah, I like that one. The coalition of the feathered hoot. Because I'm a bird, it gave me that one. Obviously the names do change up in the automatic thing. I like that. Coalition of the feathered hoot. Alright, so once again you can choose your flag. Oh, I say once again, it's the first time we've chosen our flag. Now, I don't want to be evil, but I'm sort of feeling like I feel a little bit evil. So, just go back to primary colors, thank you. There we go. Now we can either choose a bird, but I don't think there's any specifically owls. I suppose the talon might work. Maybe that, and the feathers. And eye. There's a lot of choices once again. Anything too nice. Oh, I hate pirates in this game. I really do. Pointy. The Confederation of the Feathered Hoot. So I feel like that feels like it could be a bunch of feathers around the court circle. It's a little bit cliche though. See if there's any. There's a few feathers there. Maybe it should just be that. It's just simple. Or it could be this. Or this. I don't think I've ever chosen that one before, so let's just go for this one. And then we can also choose our ships. Now, this will give you an idea of just how big the game gets ship-wise. So, that's a corvette, the smallest ship you can get in the game. Eventually, you unlock destroyers, which are a little bit slower, but a lot more powerful. Battleships, cruisers, first. Versatile and durable, a little bit more powerful. Battleships, you can see they're getting a little big now. Titans. Construction ships. Poly ships, science ships. Citadel. Colossus. So this is your planet-destroying weapon. This is your massive flagship sort of ship you can get. Corvette, and then that's all. So it doesn't actually show all the mod ones. I hope that means my mod is working, otherwise this whole thing might be ignored. But let's just choose, I think I really quite like the new aquatic ones. Imperial ones are kind of blocky and eh. Necroids can be kind of good, a little bit evilly. I always do like the avians, because, you know, bird. So let's keep going. Alright. Now, I guess the first leader should be me. There we go. And I think that's about right, really. In fact, the only thing I haven't done yet is this background. So, where is that? This one I would have. Appearance, ruler. That's odd. I can't seem to see where the Empire. Am I missing it? I've done this hundreds of times before. Oh, it's appearance at start. Nope, not that. Odd. Usually you also get to customize that as well. Oh, there is room there. Okay, I'm an idiot. I just completely forgot about the room there. And I play this game a lot. What would be a good place for these owls to go? They're xenophobes, but they're also very friendly to themselves. A little bit pompous, a little bit regal is really the way to go. I like that, even though it makes no sense. I think one of these, like fancy looking ones might be one of the species. I like the blue, so I'm just going to leave it at that, and now I'm going to start. Now, of course, just making a species is just the first step. This is the very first step in this whole process. So there's a lot more to it than that. So we're going to go next, and I'm going to show you what sort of options we have. So you then change up the planets. So you change galaxy size. Now keep in mind galaxy size. I actually kind of want smaller for what I'm planning, so that's fine. Galaxy shape, habitable worlds. I like it having it low as possible. Just because, you know, I'd rather just terraform it. I like the idea of that. Primitive civilizations can be low. I like hyperdata density low. It's probably people look at this who know what they're doing and they're like, wow, you're really making this pretty easy on yourself. It's like, yes, well, I also don't like to deal with, yeah, Xena compatibility caravanners. I just don't care about them. Advanced neighbors, I'm okay with not. Warrior Empires are fine. Crisis strength at 25. Now, I'm going to have scaling difficulty on, so it will start at the lowest and work its way up to the highest difficulty. Let's see, AI aggressiveness, and yeah, I've got some plans here. I kind of want to push this mid-game a little bit further back from what I'm trying to do, and maybe even push back the final game a little bit, what I'm planning. It might take me a little bit more time than usually would. Alright, let's go. Now, the AI in this game has been pretty shit for a long time, to the point where, honestly, the only difference between the lower difficulties and the higher ones were how much cheating went on and that sort of stuff. I'm sure you know it if you've been through Forex games. Now, basically, they're starting to change that. The AI is getting a lot more abilities, and I haven't actually played properly against these, so I'm sort of not entirely sure how well this will work out, but that's okay. Let's jump straight in and see what happens. Now, when you first get started, you want to make sure your game's paused, and you want to just survey your space, because there's a little bit of room, and you sort of gotta decide on how well it's gonna be. However, there's still more I've got to do here besides surveying the space, because I've activated mods. Now, mods these days come with menus. So many menus. So, yeah, I think I'm not going to change guaranteed loss. Alright, so this is the biggest one we're going to do, which is setting up gigastructures. Now, gigastructures is the mod which will lead to endgame lag, and there'll be a lot of it. Which is why they recommend not setting it to your megastructure build character. But I like that, so yeah. I also don't like influence on my megastructures. Also, excuse me, you have to pay just as much as I do. Thank you very much. I like to turn off the wrecked warships too, just because I don't see much point. By the time I get to the point of being able to repair them, I can sort of build my own fleet pretty easily. EHOF, I like to turn off the AI because they don't know how to properly use it, and if they did, it would cause lag everywhere, because the AI can be a lot more effective than you can. Because I've got some powerful mods on, the Azura Eternum on, and because I kind of want this game to be interesting at the moment, I am going to guarantee that they spawn. There we go, because that will be quite interesting as well. Now, the thing about this mod is it adds a bunch of late game structures you can build, which are incredibly powerful. But it also adds some scary things. So, very scary things, as you'll see. So, yep, everything else there is fine so far. All the unique systems are fine. The cart sags, I'll give them a chance to spawn, and I want the blockats to definitely spawn, because they're fun. They're really fun, and you may or may not see, depending on how well this round goes. You see, they don't arrive till late endgame, which is the best option for them. I actually really don't like the Imperium, but my plan is to get out of Dodge, so it doesn't really matter if the Imperium breaks down its own or if I take care of it. As long as I can get out of Dodge pretty quickly, I'm pretty happy. There's other options too. So, I get to choose what I want. Now, unlimited Dyson Spheres is okay, but I prefer making them a little bit earned. I also don't get why they put so little on these ones, just because they're not that overpowered. Ring World, I like to limit that to 1, because otherwise the AI will build tons of them. Science Nexus, that doesn't really matter. It's a pretty weak mega structure, so a couple of those is fine. Future Coordination Center can be fine. Let's turn off all the upgrade Ring Worlds. I might keep in the ability to build a Ring World upgrade. So if you do get 1 Ring World, it can be pretty damn good if you want it to be. Allison Disc, I'll limit that to 2, though I'll be the only one building it, so it's not really that big of a deal. Equatorial Shipyard, Interstellar Habitats, put them down. The AI does build Interstellar Habitats, and they also build regular habitats. And it causes a lot of lag because they don't know how to deal with them. So I like to turn this option off. It's up to you, obviously. I also like to try and limit the amount of habitation that occurs. So, yeah. Let's go through a few more of these, limit a few more of these accordingly, because I do like to get rid of some of these from my list now and then. Some of them are too good to limit, though. Training Gigaforge, that's always a good one. Orbital Arcology, always a good one. Orbital Bastion, that can go down like that. Starlifter, that can be fine. Suck and you Gristle. And there we go. MRC, Hyperstructural Central Yard, Matryoshka Brain, Nivilia Hyperforge, Penrose Sphere, Attack Moon, Zeka with same, and I will also limit the terraforming option, so I'm pretty sure one of my mods will add more back, so it sort of gets rid of a bit of the point, but still, I like to limit the amount of living space for people. So yeah, let's confirm. There's still more to go yet, though. Oh boy, so I can set up the number of modifiers be higher, and I can enable the Crisis Manager. There we go. So I'm just going to add a little bit of time between these 3. Alright, that's okay. So, I can start the crisis for this. Yeah, no thank you. Let's just save. I want to destroy this world, but it won't be me. Okay, so now we finally went through. Now you won't need to deal with that if you're playing without mods, so don't worry too much. As you can see, here is my planet, as I decided before. It's Dustfall. It is a C-Node world with its unique abilities, which are kind of overpowered, but you know, at this point it's fine. Now, a couple of mods I add include this one here, which adds extra districts. I love this mod, and you'll see why as we go on. But at the moment, as you can see, it just has some additional underground housing, which is kind of cool as well. So housing 3, housing 3. It provides more amenities. And provides... Actually, that's not as good as it used to be. The suburban housing district used to be a lot better than that. The only difference is it adds amenities, but honestly, the clerks probably produce more than that anyway. Oh no, it wouldn't, no. But still. Okay, so the suburban housing district isn't the best, obviously, but still. You've got buildings you can build, but we don't have any ability to do it yet. Now, as I said before, the first thing you want to do is survey your space. That includes literally looking at your space, but also doing things like setting your research and seeing what you can get. So research speed, always nice. Monthly unity, always nice. And always more engineering, always more research as well. Now, if I look here, I can see that I am relatively well defended in the outer rim of the universe. So I guess that means the Eternum won't worry me that much, which is good. And I've got a few different places I can expand to, including my C-Note world, my guaranteed expansion pod. I'm guessing the other one must be in the Void Sea Nebula, so there's that. So the first thing you need to do is start sending your ships out to do some surveying. So I'm going to survey a few systems with this guy, but I'm also going to build another survey ship, because you will want more than just one. Constructor doesn't do anything right now. If I do have the resources, I could build a mine station research station, but I don't right now, so I'm going to wait a little longer.
Log updated.
Alright, so what was that situation log? The impossible planet. We have received a strange report from the ISS Determining Eye, which is currently in the Rotterdam system. Previous long-range scans have confirmed a large moon orbiting a gas giant station. Oh shit, I've got to change that, did I? Oh no, this is the right one. Yeah, a radiation from the giant is a mystery. Despite the captain having scanners checked on this error, short-range scans now be able to show land masses of the planet floating.
Evading.
Ah, yeah, that's right. Oh yes, that's a good point actually. So I forgot that by having this guy next to me, I've actually also doomed myself to having my second planet have a guard, which isn't a bad thing. I can get it later, but it's not something we can get right now with our tiny little fleet. As you can see, my fleet is rather pathetic. So there's that. That's okay. That's okay. These will escape in time. These guys will escape in time. So I've got another scientist. And you can just go off into this distance over here. And I want you now to go there for the time being. In fact, that could be the end. If that's the end, that means all these systems are certainly mine, which can be quite a good thing, because you think about the defensibility of having such a small, tightly knit empire. Nope! No such luck, unfortunately. But I do have a Class O star, which is good. I didn't even notice you before. Well, that is positive, as I'll tell you about in a few seconds. So, as you go, your empire will your scientists will slowly start exploring, and you can start building more science ships. I generally have at least 3 or 4 science ships going. So yeah. The idea, of course, being that if you have that many science ships going, you can explore the galaxy faster. Too many, it just becomes too hard to work with. Some people like the auto-explore feature, so they'll use that instead. But it's really important to expand quite quickly. You'll also notice that they find anomalies. So they'll find anomalies, and basically, this one is the most important one of all. It's your precursor. Now, the precursors are randomly spawning at the start of the game, and if you find all of the individual hints and clues and artifacts, you can eventually get a really powerful system and some other additional boons. The first league is okay. It's nothing crazy. I would rather the CyberX or someone who'd give me some like head up into mega structures, but that's okay. Beggars can't be choosers. The Ur are quite good too, in my opinion.
Updated.
But that's okay. All right. We have got some intelligent behemosaurs, which is fairly cool and gives us a little bit of research because this gas giant is now more interesting. Nothing we can do with that gas giant besides research it, but hey, that was added through a mod as well. Some of these things are added through mods, others aren't. Ah yes, this is called Tradition System. This is going to be overhauled in the next patch or two, so I'm not sure what's going to happen, but Unity itself is going to be replacing and sort of working with what we have currently, which is this silly Empire Sprawl system. Now, basically the idea of this is you go in and you choose traditions. These are what your Empire believes in, and they also give you special abilities. Generally, the best one to go for at the start is either Discovery or Expansion. I like Discovery because it lets me find more. It increases my survey speed and lets me find more anomalies, which is always useful. So, once you get all 5 of those, you get to unlock an Ascension perk, and as you'll see, I have quite a lot. It is not normal for there to be this many. Usually you get about 8 traditions and 10 Ascension slots. So, yeah. When you finish one, you unlock an Ascension perk, but we've got some craziness in mind, so we need more Ascension perks. It's fine. Now, we've also noticed we've got another scientist, which I will recruit, and we've got a Spark of Genius scientist. Well, la-di flippin' da, that's fantastic! I'm going to go and survey the system with that as well. Now, generally what I do is I have 1 or 2 scientists going out as far into the universe as they can, and 1 or 2 trying to fill up the middle. I don't waste my time doing the research in the middle of my empire because I want my empire to grow larger. Also, once you've got the ability to start building mining stations, you should, because they're very useful too. Now you notice, because this world was the same world as me, my type, it is, by default, going to be habitable. This can sometimes be changed based on different things which are on the planet. So in this case, we have found a beautiful world that has a legendary lore planet modifier. This is from the mod Legendary Planets and provides you with additional boons. Now, it's not every world will have this, but some will. And some will have really cool stuff, and you can generally use this to help you specialize things. Another thing you'll notice if you're familiar with Stellaris is there's a lot more different options for districts here, and that's the districts mod I added, which I'm happy to see is actually working as required with a scroll bar for once. That's beautiful. Now, this planet actually has some gas on it, some rare gases. It also has a bunch of stuff to help you research the anomaly and such. This is a fantastic planet, so I want this in my borders as quickly as possible. Now, speaking of, sometimes you'll be given choices. You'll be given choices which will lead to rewards. Now, the rewards can be good or can be bad, but unlike a lot of games, sometimes it's better to say no. So here, Habitable World Survey. I have turned down the number of habitable worlds to the point where this is actually going to be a pretty hard quest to do. It wants me to find a bunch of different habitable worlds and catalog them. It's not hard, but if I say no, I get 20 more influence. Now, influence is used to claim systems, and if I don't have enough of it, I can't claim. And if I can't claim, the enemy will claim, and I'll have to kill them later. So, I'm going to definitely say no to this because I want the extra influence. Alright. Sometimes you'll also get a starting event. This is an event on your home planet, often caused by the fact that, well, you've lived on it forever and there's some problems with it. Speaking of, I'll go back and show you some more of those problems in a second. But
Log updated.
I will do that. Now, oh, this doesn't actually have any of those. That's nice. A lot of starts have rolling fields of crap and like other things like slums and stuff. Basically things which are just terrible and you got to remove them. You do get a bonus for removing them, such as a bonus to pops, but apparently this start or this planet type does not have that. These dictate what sort of places you have, and it looks like they were actually added at a later date to this place because those weren't there before. As you'll see, there are slight differences. This one produces 14 food and 2 housing, 2 farm jobs, whereas this one has 3 farming jobs and produces 19 food and 2 unity. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to replace these 2 with this nature farm, because there's no reason not to. It sounds fantastic. Also, stable mine, that's pretty good too. Produces the same amount of minerals, but also produces some stability, which is fantastic. So I'm going to replace that with stable mine if I can have them. No, I can't. So I'm going to apply a little bit more. So let's just replace with the stable mine. No, still didn't do it. Damn it, I thought it was enough.
Log
Oh shit.
updated.
I accidentally used up some of my influence. Oh well. It's fine. Alright, place with this stable line. Apparently I can't do right now. Which is interesting. Okay. Alright, so. As you'll see, I've already found some cool stuff. I found this to the south, which contains exotic gases along with a load of resources, which is pretty good. I found this planet, which contains exotic gases, and it's just a beautiful world. Yeah, pretty good.
Anomaly detected.
Alright, precursor activity signs. Now this is the what you get to get more close to your precursor, but as I said before, I generally don't do those straight away. So, yeah. pretty good on everything at the moment. I might get the monument though to increase my unity production a little bit. And I still want to build this again as well. Ooh. Up here. Okay. Still. Might still be fine because I could. Yes, this doesn't expand, which is good. This does. So I've got at least 2 boards of the universe, but that's not too bad. As I'm planning, as I said, I am planning to escape this world if I can. Alright, so. Currently nothing's happened, so just be quiet.
Survey complete.
Ah, there we go. So, once you have completed a scan, you can go and claim that space. Once you claim that space, no other aliens can. So the Xeno scum are not. The perfectly valid aliens are not able to do anything and claim the space unless they attack you in war. So the idea of the early game is trying to grab as much space, valuable space, as you can, because who doesn't love space? I can't think of a single person who doesn't love space, you know?
Anomaly detected.
Now, I would like you to actually go this way as well. Which means this guy will have to end up over here instead. Which is fine. So, as you can see, now we have gotten the ability to claim Esotia as well. Now, I am, as you see, I'm right-clicking and adding more options, but I'm also holding down Shift, so I can apply more than one at once. So, alright.
Anomaly detected.
Now, you'll notice there I unlocked an arcology site. Basically, this arcology site was added by the mod. It adds a black hole and a chance of EHOF space, which is my plan, basically, to go into EHOF space as quickly as possible. So, yay, I guess I found my stuff. But, to do that, I need to sign this. Now, obviously, I don't want any of my 3 scientists to be working on that right now. And I've still got to also look at that other stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another science ship. Now this person will be dedicated to doing science in my space. The other thing we've just discovered is this beautiful, beautiful star. This star was added by Gigastructures, and it allows you to build some of those powerful megastructures in the game. Okay, it is quite good, and we're going to be seeing a lot of these hopefully. So. Yeah, because there's a few other surprises I have just yet. But for now, it's very valuable for us because it will produce a huge amount of free energy, which is just what we need.
Anomaly detected.
Right, we have our scientist done, which means I can now hire him. Ugh. Not as many good choices this time. And I don't have the money to throw away on getting more. So instead, I'm going to send you right to doing the archaeological site, and then you can do the others after. Now, I will be claiming all of this space, and if possible, I'd love to get all the way down to this wormhole, this dark black hole here, because there's something very important with black holes in one of the mods I have, and I'm going to tell you all about that when we get there. Oh dear.
Survey complete.
So you keep on going down, science ship. I need to claim that black hole. Now at this point, I may even want a second constructor ship. It's not required, because I'm still pretty small, but at the moment, there's a few things I really want. I really want this black hole. Oh. Well. Never mind. Never mind. These are the holy guardians. They are religious zealots. If I desecrate their beautiful planets, they will attack me with righteous fury. But we don't want that. We don't want any of that. So, at the moment, I'm just going to say, yep, of course, they definitely have access to my...
Construction complete.
black hole. But, on the plus side, that does mean that no enemies can reach me from this point here, which means I'm completely protected to late game. Now, I'm not probably going to claim this space. I might. Oh yeah, damn it! I even have to claim it because it's got the scree on there. That's a really good. That's a really good archaeological site. So I've still got a claim. I just can't use their space at all.
Anomaly detected.
Okay, that's fair. Construction ship. Can you go down south and claim Fura? Thank you. And you, can you start building so I can get the alloys going? And of course, now we can colonize. Now, I'm just going to send my people right there because there's nothing I need to do special. Might buy some more alloys so I can actually send it. There we go. And I shall call this the golden... No, wait. I want the golden text, actually. I shall call this the Golden Feather. For it is a beautiful planet, and it shall be a golden feather in our cap.
Long.
Gotta do it. It costs us money, but that's a good one. Alright. So, these will basically reveal storylines over time.
Complete.
There's nothing really crazy to it, and you don't really get any choices, unfortunately. But you do unlock cool things, which we'll get to very, very quickly, I hope. I hope.
Anomaly detected.
Now, I am running low on, I am running very low
Technology discovered.
on everything right now, on influence,
Technology
but I'm
discovered.
hoping I can get some more. So anomaly chance up, get a fusion reactor, seems fair there, and of course get a bit more stuff. So faith in science, what everyone needs. Ooh, committee, notice that archaeological site. Oh, it's just popping wrong, because that's something good. So yeah, let's just keep going. The good thing about these guys is even though they're a pain, they won't actually attack me anytime soon, which is positive. Now what's negative is there's no other black holes around me, and I need at least one for something very, very important. So I'm going to have to use up my black hole I get from hieroglyphics.
Anomaly detected.
Which means I won't have access to enough space.
Long
whatever.
updated.
Yeah, go for it. Do your expositions. They're not going to kill us for that. No one mind us looking, thankfully.
Survey complete.
Now, there's a lot more of these fallen empires. These guys are relatively peaceful unless you
Survey
do something to
complete.
their planets.
Construction complete.
But apart from that, they're fairly chill for most of the game. They won't do anything too bad. There is a glitch at the moment, though. There was actually a war on heaven I saw last time, which is when the fallen empires declare war on each other. And I was completely left out of it because of Popper's purists. So fair. All right, great day. Fair enough, we're here. We now have our second colony. And of course you can protect your second colony with a starbase by upgrading the current ones. Ooh, and, oh no, damn it, that's Pristine Jewel. God damn it. The worst thing is about these, I can't use them at all until mid-game,
complete.
but by mid-game I won't want to use them. And that's the saddest part of all. On the plus side, though, it does feel like this will be a relatively easy place to tie down. I won't have that much worry of war, which is good. Alright, first Ascension perk. We have a lot of different options here. A lot of different options. Oh dear. So, my best opening at this point is either Mastery of Nature, which isn't usually your best opener, but there's another Ascension perk added in one of the mods I have installed, which is really good. We've also got Planetary Exploitation, which is very nice for creating underground city districts. A few other things. There's not much point in Silver Tongue right now. There's not much point in Technological Ascendancy. Insular Dominion is quite useful right now. So yeah, I'm going to go for Insular Dominion so I can expand a little bit faster. Oh, and I've got science ships, so you can do your research projects, and you can build a starbase around there, hopefully. Nope, not now. I can't spend my influence on that, unfortunately. Unless... Because I like this one because it does the Seismic World expedition, which gives
updated
additional terraforming. So even though I know I said I needed more influence, I'm gonna have to find it elsewhere. I really need that ability. I'm gonna be doing a lot of terraforming as we go on. The problem is, of course, when I'm being held back, I'm more likely to be screwed up by lack of influence, lack of expansion. So. Oh yes, like I want this because it gives you 20 energy, even in space. Now I'm pretty good on energy at the moment, but energy also allows you to do things like buy tons of alloys.
Complete.
Which is very useful. I've also got my starbase, which is good.
Project complete.
And I've got some new technology from those hive rooms. So yeah.
Survey complete.
Let's keep going. We'll go for expansion because we're still trying to expand at our breakneck pace. We don't have any other planets yet, so it's not entirely useful, but you know, why not? I might also want to start considering if I can.
Technology.
Nothing I really do right now. I could probably start building up a fleet shortly, but there's no reason to currently because there's no one here attacking me. So, yeah. Let's see here. Normally, research speed's probably good at this stage of the game, so let's grab that.
Special project complete.
Remarkable, remarkable. Oh, I'm never going to use it for a long time, but still, it's quite nice. Oh wow, there's actually 2 in there. Not just any other. There's not just any other scree, but there's also not just any other rock. I thought the scree was there. Where'd the scree go? Or is it? Is it on this planet? Wait, are there 2 on this one? I think there might be 2 on that one. Ah, boy, that's never a good sign. I hope I can still get the scree.
Established.
All right, let's go.
Special project complete.
Yes, I know. We can't use this planet. Blah, 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 blah. It's fine. Alright. There we go. Excavate the site. And go over here. And let's try and expand. So, we got a few options. We can either go into the Irelium Nebula, which I'm not really sure I want to go to. But I would like to go this way. And I'm going to build up my starbase, finally. Now, I might even want to stay just right here if I don't find anything good. But if I do, I wouldn't mind going for 1 to 2 entryways. What I really want, though, is to head out of this planet eventually. So for now, let's just hope that everything's okay. Now, another thing as well to keep in mind is this actually spawns a new star system as well, and I really hope it doesn't open me up into this rest of the universe. Because I kind of like this defensive position right now. Now, speaking of, can I build that yet? No, we still have gas required. I should be able to do this, right?
Survey complete.
What is the upkeep on it, though? Only 2 energy. Wow, that's really good. 2, 2, 2, 2, 16. 2, 2, 16. That seems identical, but slightly cheaper. Okay. We've got mountain mines, and we've got unstable mines. I don't like unstable mines, but I don't like mountain mines either. So make it a farm and research base as the primary focus. That's okay.
Construction complete.
Right, curious. curiouser and curiouser. So this guy's going to go back and start building mining bases stations again.
Technology discovered.
And this person can hopefully move forward and claim Stellaris. Oh, sorry.
Survey
Like
complete.
Doris. Ooh, space food. That's kind of useful. Yeah, see, the south section doesn't really seem that useful to me either. It's like, I kind of might go to Roller just to claim it, just so I can have another thing on here. Yeah, I might claim as far as Roller, but I don't see much point in going much further. I'll still look a little bit further, see if there's anything else I'm missing if I don't. But I'm thinking stopping at Roller to the south might be like
Technology
halfway.
discovered.
Alright. Research speed, +7, thank you. Daily hull regeneration. Sure, though that can kill my massive plant crafts eventually. But it shouldn't at this point, because I don't have any. Okay, now after you're done with that, I'd really like you to actually move on and survey some more systems. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. I know you've got lots of things to do. Now, I'm also unemployed here, which means I really need to start building up some new stuff.
Construction complete.
Plenty of food. I need some consumer goods apparently. So let's get the civilian industries down. And we got another bit of progress on a couple of our excavations. Right, as I said, I will go down south and try and grab that. I can't grab that or they'll kill me, but I would like to grab down a little bit more south. Because eventually I might even attack these guys. Take their planets. You never know. How hard could it be? How hard could they be? How hard could it possibly be? In fact, I should definitely defend my borders. There we go. Upgrading a starbase. It's fantastic. I don't think I'm actually going to run into anyone, actually. All of these planets are freely mine because there's just no way to get around the Fallen Empire. Okay.
Construction complete.
Fair enough, I suppose. I'm still only going to claim Roller for now, because if I do ever go to war with the Fallen Empire, I'll still want as few entryways to their space as possible.
Anomaly detected.
Alright, another anomaly, which I won't be touching for the time being, which is fine. 7 more influence. Though the other problem is I might want to go up here instead. But no, I want to get this extra alloys. Oh good! That will give us some extra influence, I hope. I probably should optimize the order I take those things in, but yeah. Oh, if I could get to that black hole, I'd be happy. But I don't think I'm going to. I've got to run to someone eventually, right? Otherwise, it's going to be a really boring video. Oh well.
Technology discovered.
I have 18 other people here. It's not like I'm cheating or anything. Sometimes you just get lucky on the spawn, I suppose. Ooh, that's 6 alloys. From that one planet, it has 6 alloys.
Complete.
Ah. I might have to expand to that just to get those 6 alloys, to be honest. That's quite a lot of alloys for free. Oh.
Anomaly detected.
Let's see, you need anything? I might just give you a research lab then. Okay, you have a research lab yet? No, you need planetary administration. So let's get some admin offices in general then. We'll also get a few more for a city district down as well, and we should be good. I don't want to expand there yet. I want to expand out here so I can close up my borders. But just in case there is something out there. Oh wow, and 3 more rare crystals as well.
Detected.
I think I am going to have to take that planet, which is rather annoying. I also want to take Hithram, but now if I can get this stuff, like, that's 3 of those, which isn't much. It's not going to be much at the end game. Right now, it might make a difference.
Technology discovered.
Pink plenty of story is good. I've got plenty of food anyway, so you should be right. Oh god, and 7 more alloys? I'm not sure how I feel about this. That's a lot of alloys. I know I've installed some mods here, but I don't think I've installed any which would increase the amount of alloys to that level, but okay, sure. I'll take more alloys. I'm definitely going to have to take this planet now.
Survey complete. Technology discovered.
Alright, you might as well go to the north and see if there's anyone there.
Construction complete.
Alright. I'd also really love to find the curators as well. Okay, you gonna keep moving on? Yes, you are. And how are you going? Construct a ship. You can probably just keep building for now, because I don't even know if I'm going to expand that far. And then again, with 4 moats up there. Oh, that's only 4
Anomaly
moats.
detected.
Still more. And you notice I haven't really tried much to take these up behind me, but ooh. Wait, what? The ISS determining eyes entered the Arubi system. Okay, which one's the Arubi system? I actually don't know where that is. The Arubi system. Oh, it must be in this one here. Oh, did it get destroyed? No, it's still alive. It just ran away. Yes, okay. Let's go see if we can see what they're talking about. Nope, can't. Arubi system became apparent that some kind of defense force guarding one of the planets. Its long-range planets show there's heavy industrialization, including large floating platforms of some kind. The automated systems will need to be dealt with.
Evading hostiles.
Ooh. Very nice. A relic world, but it's a different relic world than I've ever seen. This thing's got giant flying platforms, alright. Yep, that's true. And a massive 12k fleet I have to destroy. But it's mine, so that's all good. I'm okay with leaving it for now. Okay, well, you can just get the hell out of Dodge, I hope.
Survey complete.
Yep, you're out, you're free, you're safe, that's fine. Well, I guess that sort of makes up my mind. I have to expand to Hifram, don't I?
Construction complete.
Okay, will I have any enemies? See, this is the luck of the draw. Sometimes you can be surrounded by like 3 or 4 fanatic purifiers. Other times you get this, which is a very free start. It also has its problems, of course, but, you know, nothing wrong with that. The issues for 1 is I don't have an extra black hole, which is a little bit concerning. Issue number 2, I'm afraid that it's gonna spawn the black hole to give me an extra brood over here, which could be a good thing. Guess we'll find out.
Anomaly detected.
Should have enough now to do another.
Log updated.
Artifacts. Because you want to try and find your precursor pretty quick as well. Alright, the second choice. I think I'm still aiming towards getting this one, Master of Nature, so I think I will. There we go. Fantastic.
Technology discovered. Anomaly detected. Survey complete. Technology discovered.
Like the sensors, always a handy one. Volatile motes from chemists. I don't even have chemists yet. Yeah, at least I don't need to claim the space. That's a positive, at least.
Technology discovered. Anomaly detected.
Okay, tiny homeworld, fair enough.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Survey complete.
Okay. You got another time ship ready to do some more orders. I think you might as well keep going on. Like, there's no reason not to. We haven't ran into any enemies yet, somehow. So I'm actually quite shocked at this point. But sure. It's a lot of trade goods.
Technology.
But thankfully I can claim trade goods without actually claiming anything, so that's good. Also, I've only got one starbase, so I can't actually upgrade both of these starbases. I probably should save it for the other end, but that's okay. I can gain more starbases over time. I like lead lifespan, allows them to live longer, get to higher levels, always important. A lot of alloys in this universe.
Construction complete.
Beautiful. Unfortunately, having trade goods does increase the chance of pirates. But having trade goods also allows you to
Technology discovered.
awesome. Ooh, now that's a good sign. We have a primordial pillar, something we need to claim as well. Something that won't be that bad for now, but it's definitely something we need to secure, let's just say. Good. FTL inhibitors. Very useful if you want to avoid people getting into space during a war. We have so many starbases, macro engineering is a great idea. Eccentric World. This planet challenges our scientific knowledge. It neither rotates nor revolves around anything. This planet is perfectly fixed in the center of the universe. Our scientists, it's a system. Our scientists think researching this planet will be a great opportunity to increase our empire's knowledge of the research in the universe itself. So, yes, that sounds like a great idea. That's a very unique planet we just found, though. So where is it? I didn't even see it.
Complete.
It must be someone we just revealed before, but haven't actually explored yet. The Eccentric World. It's got quite a funny story to it. If we can, where is it? Don't see it there. Or there. I don't know where it was. The event is it there? This one? Nope. I'm very confused. The game said I found the Geocentric World, but I haven't. Yeah, I don't want to change my stuff right now. Eventually you get to know which events you want to experience, which ones you don't. Where is that planet they were talking about?
Technology discovered.
Technology discovered. Survey speed increasing. Always a valuable thing at this stage of the game. Still no enemies though. Still nothing at all, actually.
Anomaly detected.
If I'm able to just leave this universe without a trace before I've even discovered anyone, I'll be really impressed. And it'll probably not make for the most interesting video, but hey.
Anomaly detected.
I mean, at least it means I'm not going to get screwed over by anything, right? Right? Okay, I can't say that until this happens, because otherwise... Oh, what? There's a broken dome on that planet? Okay, it's definitely very broken, I'll give it that. Well, fair enough, I was already going to claim that space anyway, so why not, I suppose. In fact, you're ready to go forward. Keep going forward. Just need to make sure, see where the enemies start, where the
Technology
aliens are,
discovered.
so we can claim it. I have got plenty of influence though, so I might as well continue to build out. I still haven't actually found the Eccentric World. Unless it's in their space, I suppose. That would be kind of hilarious, wouldn't it? Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Oh no, wrong one. It's any other rock. Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it? Here I was thinking it was going to be the end of the one that makes a whole new planet spawn. A whole new system spawn. Which may or may not end up screwing with me, I'll be honest. Because I really need some dark energy. It's more important than almost anything else. So much for my small empire. Oh dear.
Construction complete.
Ooh, what's this? Mineral 4 is valuable. I mean, it doesn't look that valuable to me. I didn't even see any reason you'd want to terraform that. It's terrible.
Anomaly detected.
Let's get that starbase upkeep.
Construction complete. Survey complete.
Alright, we got... This is it. Oh, no, it's the other one. But still.
Updated. Survey complete.
Yeah, so Scree starts another Fallen Empire chain. It was added by a mod. So, yeah, that's why I knew what it was. Alright, construction ship, you just keep doing it what you're doing. You just keep doing you. Keep expanding our borders.
Detected.
Obviously I'm going to go for physics research plus 15. There's no question. Alright, I should find an upgrade, which means I can... Home to decrepit buried buildings. Scripton 1 used to be inhabited by a forgotten civilization. It's unclear how far the civilization advanced, though it is believed it never got beyond the age of swords and spears. Large, broken down to stone buildings, half buried places and crumbling walls are found. No sign of steel or any advanced building material. How life of such a young civilization was snuffed out is unclear. I mean, I feel like that planet is clearly, I feel like that planet is clearly not the best place in the world, so I have a feeling. There we go! The rogue planet. Let's find that rogue planet. That's an important one because it gives us a new system as well. But it's a really interesting system and unique system. It gives us a rogue planet. How have I still not ran into anyone yet? I mean, I'm not complaining, but seriously, I don't even have any black holes.
Technology discovered.
I see no reason not to. I go in there? I also kind of want to work out a way to get to this. I can't tell if it would be this way or this way, but for the sake of my systems being more clean, I'm going to go around this way.
Technology discovered.
Oh, lovely.
Construction complete.
Shielded world. There are multiple things in shielded worlds can be. Some of them good, some of them bad. But I always like to unearth them because you never know. It could be something really fun,
Discovered.
like terrifying people who kill you. Yeah, the point is my empire is a lot larger than I was expecting, okay? Don't judge.
Technology discovered.
There we go. Keep digging, guys. Keep working. I'm really quite shocked. It's like, look, the universe is pretty massive. There are meant to be 18 separate species here, not counting the fallen empires.
Construction complete.
I think that one's the safe one. I don't think it's the Perk T or whatever they're called. I think we can unlock that and get a relic world, which I would quite appreciate given how few planets I've got at the moment.
Survey complete.
Also, the further out we go, the more likely it is to run into aliens. So, I'm going to make sure I have a strong border with whoever I have, wherever my border ends up being. One time I was doing this and going past, and I thought I'd looked in a system like this, and it turns out there was a species there that just hadn't expanded very far at all.
Technology.
They weren't very happy to find out that I'd bolted them in, but, you know, are we ever actually really happy with...
Construction complete.
Yeesh. You are really not doing great, my friend. Ah, because you're stubborn now, and in doing so... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to swap you out, I'm sorry, bud. You're too stubborn for this investigation. Let's put you in this ship instead. And grab... Ooh, nice. Another spark of genius. Gallifrey! Lovely! Gallifrey is also another research-heavy world. Very nice to get. Very nice pickup, that one.
Log updated.
Oh shit, I've got a lot of... Ooh, Titan's Cradle! Yes, please. Now that's something I'll take. It's an orbital Elysium. Very powerful though, so I can't really get in there just yet. But still, having it in my space is important, so I'll go claim this territory. As you'll see, there are some more unique systems than others that are around. It's just about finding those systems in the sea of other systems, which is the annoying part. Alright, well, good job, I guess. I wasn't expecting that, but I'm gonna get you to do the surveying first. Oh, here we go. We finally met some aliens, I hope. Well, yes and no, I hope. Or is it just, nope, that's aliens. Alright, we have finally made contact with someone. So we get someone on there, and hopefully we can claim this space before they get a chance to, which means we will have a nice border with them. They haven't currently moved into this space yet. No, but that's good, because that means we might be able to claim that system down there if we're lucky. Okay, well I guess this is how big my empire is going to be, because if they're running into there, I don't know anywhere else I can go. Also a good time to start building up a fleet, so let's go into the fleet manager. and start increasing the number of ships I have. I don't think I've researched anything bigger than a Corvette, so I'll just get 20 Corvettes. Not
Survey
the world's
complete.
strongest ship, but it'll do. Alright, we also have another archaeological site. Very nice. Not bad at all. And, yes. We've got these aliens. Actually, is that a second alien? That's looks like a different trail. That's a aquatic one. And this one is also aquatic. So they are the same people. But they haven't expanded over here for some reason. So I might actually be able to claim a few planets here if I'm lucky. Now you can definitely go claim this system because look how much research Gallifrey doesn't seem Gallifrey. I don't think that's just the shielded ones. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is nice.
Technology
And because
discovered.
I really like alloys, let's go grab those. Yeah, this is what I'll strive for. Alright, so I could get my fleet command up, which is probably a good idea given that I'm about to run into some aliens who may or may not be friendly. In fact, if they're not friendly, that can be really bad now because they've changed it so there's actually events that go on where you can screw over each other.
Technology discovered.
If they're not nice people, they could even kill one of my science ships. This could be bad. Nope, they are also still trying
Anomaly
to expand,
detected.
so they're not actually trying to take that territory. This territory has also not been taken just yet, so they really haven't made it that far themselves, to be
Construction
honest.
complete.
I mean, obviously I've made it pretty far, but, you know.
Construction complete.
It's fine. Everything is fine. We're living, we all live in a Pokemon
Technology
world.
discovered.
Pokemon! I'm gonna
Special
be
project
the
complete.
greatest master of them all! Sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to remind you that that song existed. Actually, before I do that, I should probably take Tromdor. Because if they're moving on, they might be about to colonize it themselves. Oh. There's a valuable world there as well. I'm not sure why it's that valuable. It doesn't actually look that interesting. It's really not interesting at all, but okay, sure. Thank you, game.
Survey complete.
Science ship. Now, it's at this point I kind of just want to go ahead and try and find out where they are actually situated. I'm pretty sure Tromdor will be my last system, but if I can gather this one, or this one,
Technology discovered.
I'm guessing we'll run into them pretty quickly though. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, the scavenger bots! Okay, well that'll definitely slow them down there. Well, the scavenger bot's there. That's fantastic. I definitely want to port there. Because you can use the scavenger bot for a bunch of cool stuff. Okay. Okay, that's cool. You get a relic from that and everything. Now, you better not be building there. No, you're not. Fantastic. Fantastic. They don't usually build more than 2 shots away, which is why it's often very easy to leapfrog. Oh, shit. Oh, no, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Log updated.
This is fine. We can actually go straight in, and we can go and do the situation.
Technology
And,
discovered.
ooh, I forgot about that. Construction ship in order. Okay. Construction ship. I don't think I have one anywhere close. So, let's build another construction ship. There we go. Move up to the top, and there we go. Science ship. Though you have a job to do, you can do the research in the First League, and you can get some
Log
professor
updated.
stuff like that. And of course, we can also get the planetary capital. And the Starhold is very important now we actually ran into people. Our current star bases will not be good enough if we're trying to deal with real people.
Survey complete.
Okay, you are done, so now you can reverse the runaway greenhouse effect. There we just need a construction ship in order to fix global warming.
Special project complete.
Here we go. We've found... Ooh, what's the science ship? Wait. Okay, good. It's in our space. I'm glad about that. I was a little bit concerned. You can definitely go and survey that system. They won't do it yet, so...
Survey
right.
complete.
Ooh, a planet. It's an
Construction
arid world. I don't
complete.
care. I'm just happy to see another planet. We found someone else, apparently. Yes, we have. So we found someone on the other side of Titan's Cradle. They won't be able to do anything to us yet, but might as well still start talking to them. There's no way they're getting through Titan's Cradle anytime soon, so I should still be able to claim that. Wondrous planet as well. That's beautiful. Okay, what is it? Coral terraforming candidate. You sell giant forests and lands of coral. Oh, this planet has potential to be terraformed into a rare coral world. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Also, ow. That's a lot of death. Is there anything good here? Yeah, land reefs. Yeah, nice. Mining districts. Alright, and we've got our first League artifact, which is good as well. So yeah, things do slow down a little bit, then they get a little bit faster, then they slow down a bit again. Now, are you actually able to do this yet? Damn. You're really having a bad time with this. Do I have anyone else that's better than this? No, not really. Okay, I think I just gotta wait on this one. I think this research project isn't gonna happen, so I need to get some more leveling up first. It's strange because usually I get them pretty early, but not that early. So I guess yeah, usually I wouldn't try and get this early. I guess.
Anomaly detected.
Find a tomb world.
Special project complete.
Greenhouse no more. Fantastic! It has a terraforming candidate, which is useful, I guess, once I get the ability to terraform. Right, keep on filling in my space, I suppose. Beautiful.
Technology discovered.
Yeah, reliance to be coursers. Oh, they are hostile to us, though. And they look terrifying. I haven't seen species like that. Okay.
Survey complete.
Oh, great. They're the ones that I'm actually
Special
near.
complete.
Hooray. Alright, we've got second identification. Alright, there we go. 4 months left on the starbase upgrade though, so that should help. Let's get some overcrowding here, overpopulation here, which probably means I can just build more cities. And more nature farms as well. Energy.
Survey complete.
Yeah, let's build all out. Natural nature as well. Good idea. Alright. Good.
Technology
So
discovered.
if you can also take Crampton, that would be fantastic. Capran, that would be fantastic. And Star.
Survey complete.
And like, let's get this one, the terraforming done. Now, I've also got some more scientists I need to give orders to. Yes, if they are that dangerous, I might actually want to see if I can grab this planet here, and then I'll be able to keep this whole section. Spinning apart. Very rapid rates of rotation, far quicker than any gas giant to date. A day on this planet would only last for 3 hours. As a result, the centrifugal forces have produced a bulge around its equator as massive slung around the feathered hoot trainee, like a feathered hoot trainee centrifuge. It is fortunate that it's an uninhabitable gas giant, as the rapid day and night cycle will be quite damaging to the Shilnosian city. That doesn't mean we need to terraform on it, but it doesn't need to do anything on it. But fair enough. Like, we could terraform it if we wanted to.
Technology discovered.
Yeah, still not. Oh, there they are. Okay. I don't think it's worth expanding any further. I can get the scavenger bot later. I'll just be the one to destroy it. It's fine. They shouldn't be able to colonize that Wang website, because I'm guessing if they're really hostile to me, I'll probably close my borders to them. So I'm thinking this is as far as I'm probably going to go right now.
Anomaly detected.
That's a terrible world for me. It's the exact opposite of what I need. We're very close to the point where I'm just going to leave it for now and then come back in a few hundred
Construction
years.
complete.
So if this cuts out any time and we just jump in future, you'll know why.
Log updated.
Oh, there we go. Unlock terraforming. That's an important thing to do. Alright, looks like we might have found them.
Our presence in the galaxy.
Oh, okay. So these are the United Andari League. They are military commissars. They are xenophobic and militarists. They like war. Fantastic. Now, obviously, there is one benefit we have to the fact they're the first people we've met. And that is that I have nothing else to focus on besides them. Which is a lot better than it sounds. So, first of all, I don't need to worry about doing much more in protecting the borders. Secondly, I can send all of my other envoys that aren't currently doing something to these guys. So hopefully that'll make them like me more. More importantly, I can bribe the living shit out of them. So do I have any rare resources? No. But I do have some alloys which they might appreciate. Go. So, this combination of getting in their good graces and bribing them means we should hopefully see that they will start to like us, even though we are very, very different. See, they're wary, but they're going up. There you go, now they're friendly. Which of course means we can form a commercial pact and a defensive pact. Which means they won't attack us now. Not for a while.
Technology
There we go, we can see their space. They've only got a few planets themselves. And they've got, yeah, a fair amount of diplomatic weight. They might even be ahead of me currently. But still, as you can see, even though they're not technically my friends, they're not going to be causing me any harm right now either, which is good. So we were able to make the most of this space. So we get another solid-state center, so we can look a little bit around. I'll also upgrade my ships, get some larger ships, because once again, you never know when you're going to have to fight someone like those assholes.
Log updated.
Nice, naval base. There we go. Also, now I can actually take these rare gases, rare crystals. We really should. So after he's finished doing that, I'm gonna get him to go along.
Survey complete.
Some more stuff. Also, because I now have the ability to build more star bases, I'm going to build a couple more of those as well. We've got the one coming in over here for 5. Now just build one for 6. And I don't see anything else in 7 just yet, but yeah. I'm going to upgrade this one right away though, because ouch. Alright, let's see what the other people are. Otherwise be cautious. Okay, so they're also isolationists. They're also not nice people, gotcha.
Complete.
More xenophobes.
Detected. Special project complete.
Okay, we got a construction ship, which can continue to expand our space. And it looks like we've also found another archaeological site. All that glitters, which is good, I guess. I mean, all things considered, we're doing pretty well in terms of like our space right now.
Construction complete.
Alright, we have now captured this planet, which, as you can see, is very dark. However, we have a thing here where we can do an archaeological dig on it. Maybe that'll make things better. Also notice I've got a lot of food, so I can sell some of that food. Great planetary administration.
Technology discovered.
Everything's doing pretty well, all things considered. These. There we go. How are you going? You need more urban stuff as well. Get more research districts as well. Fantastic. Alien spacecraft? Ooh, this is good. This could be the alien spacecraft could be something very valuable to us, the Rubricator. So I love the Rubricator. It gives us an extra system. You know, you're a terrible, terrible leader, and I'm going to just get rid of you. It's not worth it. There are some ways to get rid of negative traits, but it's not worth it at this point. It's not going to happen for a very long time. Oh wow, look how much rare resources around here, how many rare crystals are here as well. This is beautiful. I'm going to be swimming in the rare crystals. Like, seriously, swimming in the rare crystals. Didn't even notice that when I was saying it. Holy hell. Okay, swimming in the rare crystals. Got it, got it. Now, you can do the alien logs to hopefully get the Rubricator system.
Special project complete.
Hopefully this won't open me up to another portal out of my space.
Construction
Currently I've only got one way that anyone can come in, and it's nicely getting improved as we speak. I'm also about to unlock terraforming, which is fantastic. That's a good idea, even though pop growth is nice as well. Alright, so now I've got terraforming, I can actually start doing some terraforming. I've got plenty of money, so I can have a look. I'm going to do my size and see where we are. So that one's not in our territory yet. That one is. It's relatively good looking. Although Catholian, I see, that's strip mining stuff. Okay, so I can't actually use any of these, they just need to be strip mined. Alright, but this one I can, it's 25. It's got, I have not claimed this territory yet either though, so okay, that's nice and not useful at all. How about this one? Untitled World as well. Okay, what about Gallifrey? Well, Gallifrey is always a nice one to terraform, but I won't be able to do it until after. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I can't do apparently. Yeah, okay. I'm starting to see a problem with this idea of terraforming stuff. I think this one I should be able to terraform right now. Nope, need climate restoration. Okay, so literally, even though it's got that there, I can't actually do that currently. I guess the only thing I can really do is make this arid world more palatable, but I need to get in my space first, so let's do that.
Survey complete.
Alright, good job. Let's get you to do some more work.
Special project.
The Rubricator. We must have the Rubricator. And where's it going to place the system? Ah. No, I don't see where it placed it. Wait, where did it place the Rubricator system? Okay, good. Oh, okay. Okay, good. The Rubricator system is very good. Let's just put it that way. I did not want to be anywhere near these guys, so we're good. In fact, there's where I'll put my final starbase for now. Not that, though, if they can get through that, I've probably got more troubles
discovered.
coming, to be honest. Alright, we find the other people. Oh, they're not bad at all. They're the Democratic Heskar Mandate. They are also egalitarian, and they have their materialists as well. So they're actually nice people, surprisingly. And they have a massive space. So let's also improve relationships with them.
Complete.
And let's also give them a little bit of money. Gotta give them $dollar so they like us. There we go, $dollar. There we go, enjoy. And now doing that, hopefully next month we'll see some change. Where we can probably form a commercial pact with them. Like someone. No. Oh. They really don't like me for some reason. I know I'm xenophobe, but like, I'm also egalitarian. We have more that we believe we agree with than we don't. You know, I don't really like having that many resource alternatives. You get more later anyway, without even wanting to. I don't want to do that one yet, just in case it increases death. So, all good. Let's do another one here. Bulwark. That's quite useful for later, but right now, prosperity. Maybe I should go for some diplomacy, which will give me some additional envoys. Which might be useful right now when I'm trying to not die. But, you know, at the moment, I'm pretty safe, I think. There's no way for them to get to me. And I'm friends with the only big, scary guy there is. So, that's positive.
Construction complete.
Alright. the Kappa Menace. So we found some more people, this time on the other side of the Fallen Empire. So we won't have very much to do with those guys anytime soon, but we might as well say hello. The universe is starting to get a little bit less empty, though. Now, can you please claim Pathola so we can, well, colonize it after I terraform it?
Construction complete.
Alright, I'm going to have some lunch and I'm going to hold this off, so I'm going to cut this bit out, this explanation, but I'm just going to let it idle for a bit and I will start recording later.